Guys, we just had our fourth successful Bitcoin halving, and I can already tell you a lot of stuff has happened since that halving occurred. The Bitcoin transaction fees shot all the way up to $128 on average for a short amount of time. There was a lot of FUD going around talking about a disastrous outcome for this halving after the transaction fees shot up so high. People were expecting that people might panic and saw this as a small black swan event here right at the halving. I have to say, already here at the beginning of this video, I don't see this whole situation as dramatic as a lot of people have made it seem. We are going to take a look at all the averages. We are going to take a look at the liquidation heat map. And for sure, guys, we are also going to talk about the Bitcoin price because we have a slightly bearish divergence here occurring on our charts. And I also want to talk about that in combination with our bigger timeframes to find out what the next move of Bitcoin might be, especially keeping in mind this small amount of FUD and the psychology of the halving for the upcoming days at least. While it's still relevant, right? In a few weeks, there will be nobody that is talking about the halving again for the 100th time, right? So one thing that I want to get out of the way before we now jump much deeper into the video, guys, as you know, I have always worked with exchanges for my free Discord community. And as you know, we are working with Phemex and BitGet. You have amazing leaderboard prizes there if you are part of my free Discord community. But now, and this exchange didn't have leaderboard prizes for the CryptoMo community so far, but it now has. Levex just launched its leaderboard for all of you CryptoMo community viewers out there. And guys, I can already tell you the prizes are very, very large for the amount of people that are on Levex so far, because as you guys know, I have almost never mentioned Levex in the past, but we have an amazing, if you go here to the sidebar, you can just open it here at the top as soon as you are signed up with my affiliate link on Levex. The link is at the very top of the video description and also in the comment section. Make sure you use my link, otherwise you cannot join these tournaments. You are also supporting me by that, by the way, if you are signing up with my link, but you are also getting 20% reduced fees. So if you are signed up with my link, 20% reduced fees directly. And if you are leveling up a little bit in the VIP system, I mean on my main account, I am already much higher of a level, and in total with my affiliate reduction, I actually have 30% reduced fees already, which are the lowest fees that I ever had on any exchange. And on top, we now have the tournaments, guys. You can just join it or you can just click on it. I know my face cam is overlapping it a little bit, but you can just click it and then you can just participate as soon as you are signed up with my affiliate link. And we have $15,000 in prizes. As you can see, I haven't talked about this tournament yet. It's my first time mentioning it. So only 4 people have joined that saw it in their sidebar automatically, but there's not a lot of people. So I think maybe on Levex, a maximum of 100, 200 people will be taking part in this tournament, a maximum. So the chances are quite high of you winning, because in total we have 75 different prizes. We have 25 prizes for the best volume traders on Levex, the top prize being 3,500 USDT, the second one 1,700, the next one 1,200, and we have leaderboard by PNL and leaderboard by PNL percent. So leaderboard by PNL are the people that are making the most profit, leaderboard by percent are the people that are making the most percent of profit. And also here we have thousands or hundreds of dollars in prizes for a lot of people. So I'm very excited for that tournament. Make sure you take part. I will do that myself as well. And I'm very glad that we already were able to get such a high prize pool. Maybe in the future I can negotiate and we as a community can even get a bigger prize for you ready. But now let's talk about the charts. As you know, the current daily candle doesn't look all too good, right? It is looking like a shooting star a little bit. So this is a potential small reversing sign, especially in combination with our rising wedge that we are seeing here on the smaller time frames forming on the 4-hourly. If this breaks to the downside, especially with a confirmation, this might be our first bearish indicator that this bearish divergence that we have here on the daily time frame might come into effect. And this slight bearish divergence, you can see RSI is retracing to the downside, and we can see that our highs for the price itself are pretty much staying flat. So it is not a strong bearish divergence, but it is definitely a medium strong bearish divergence, and this definitely shows us that we are potentially losing here a little bit of steam with the bulls at the moment. And we have to say that this could get a little bit dangerous. In general, the halving is looking very great. I mean, we had a 17% increase from our hash rate. We have the next difficulty adjustment only a few days away. So this will be also something that we can be looking out for. The block reward to transaction fees have reduced a lot. So the transaction fees are getting a lot normaler. Again, they are not at these extreme peaks that we had seen before, so they are a lot more calm now, the transaction fees. Nevertheless, I mean, the Bitcoin miners, they had a feast yesterday. I mean, we can see here that a total, it is absolutely insane, of 1,200 BTC were yesterday paid in transaction fees, which is, I think, absolutely crazy. Or I think it's even more, guys. It is actually probably even more that was paid yesterday. I'm not quite sure how frequently this here actually updates, but yeah, we can pretty much imagine that it is definitely a very, very, very large amount here. I mean, 1.2 million BTC, this is a very high amount. I mean, normally we maybe have on a very high day like 500,000 BTC, but this time was crazy. And also the miners on the stock market that are listed on the stock market, most of them saw a nice increase in their stock just because the profitability of mining went up so crazily. But yeah, looking also at the liquidation heat map, not much more to see here. I mean, in general, the exchanges could have an interest to move the price between the $66,000 and the $46,000 for a while, just to get some liquidations and also stop loss orders in. Besides this, on the bigger time frames, we only have a little bit of short liquidations building up now actually over the last couple of days. So for sure we have a little bit of a risk that the market makers will try in the exchanges to liquidate this big batch here at the $72,000 level. But I have to say we need to remain careful. I think there is definitely not close even to a guarantee that we will reach this level again to liquidate the shorts in the immediate short term, especially with a little bit of the FUD going around. So I would be a little bit careful. Also, this liquidation area here on the long side, for example, was never reached in now the past a couple of weeks or even months. So I think there's no guarantee that just because we have some liquidations up here, the price must pump. So let's just wait. I think the next upcoming 24 hours are more of a waiting time. I mean, the next 24 hours is not the time to open a new trade. I think it's time to keep an eye on the market to see how we develop here with the rising wedge in combination with our bearish divergence. Are we getting close to the daily timeframes here again, to the horizontal supports and resistances on the daily timeframes again? Are we really forming an aggressive lower high here for the first time in a while? So yeah, that would be the things that we definitely should keep an eye on to find out what the Bitcoin price will do next, and where we will then, in the opposite side, position our trade, right? We will want to be waiting for an opportunity and not just jump into the market at any time, especially such a short time after the halving, where it's not 100% clear if a lot of people will be not so amazed by, for example, the high fees, and also that the Bitcoin price not immediately skyrocketed right before or right after the halving. We need to see the effect on the markets, especially also with the ETFs opening again tomorrow. We will take a look at the ETF in and outflows there as well, because that might be something that will be interesting for the Bitcoin price and the future price as well. So guys, if you want, you can for sure leave a like here on today's video. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell. Make sure you take part in the Levex tournament, guys. It really took me a moment to get these $15,000 in tournament prizes organized for you. So make sure you make use of that as a community. It's a total of $15,000. If this first tournament goes well and a lot of people participate, we might even be able to up the prices in the upcoming month once again. And the prizes are paid out immediately after the tournament ends directly into your spot account. And it's USDT. It's straight USDT. It's no trading margin bonus. There's no strings attached. You immediately can withdraw it. You can use it for trades. You can use it to buy altcoins, whatever you want to do with it. And yeah, then in the next month, maybe you will be a winner again. Because as said, we have not only prizes for the highest volume traders. So where if you have high volumes, there's very little traders so far on Levex. It's very easy for anyone with a little bit of significant volume to get here $1,000 or even $3,500 each month just on top on his trading journey. But we also have the leaderboard by P&L and the leaderboard by P&L percent, which I think is amazing, because then also people with not so much money can actually win by just having an amazing percent P&L performance, or people can also win by just making a good amount of profit. So if you are a very good trader, you have potentially the chance to get the leaderboard volume, one of the tops, right? We have in total 25 prizes, but because only 4 people are joined so far, that's why only these prizes are displayed. We have much more prizes for in total 25 people per category. And yeah, so if you're a good trader, you could theoretically get in a month the 3,500 plus on top another 1,000 for having the biggest trade, P&L for example. So I think it's just an amazing thing, and we will see how it goes for the upcoming time now. And for sure also you can follow my posts here in the exclusive section now that I'm starting my Discord again a little bit more actively, and I'm also uploading videos again more actively. I'm also going to start posting here more exclusive content again for you guys. But for now, I hope you enjoyed, guys. We are going to see us in the next video. Till then, bye.